During the Second World War, the Royal Opera House was closed as a theatre and became a dance hall.
The Opera House was leased by Mecca Cafes Limited, and it was open virtually every night throughout the war. It was hugely popular. It was used by the troops on leave.
After the war, the company was invited to be resident here in the Royal Opera House, and that's what came to the 1946 reopening and the first performance of The Sleeping Beauty.
When Ninette de Valois was invited to bring her ballet company here, she decided to mount a new production of The Sleeping Beauty. It's the reawakening of the princess after her 100-year sleep, and it was the reawakening of the opera house. It was also an important moment for the country, because obviously they'd just gone through the devastation of the war.
That opening night in 1946 was such a tremendous success, because after the gloom and the devastation of the war years, suddenly the curtains opened on something that was so grand and a fairy tale. The audience was just captivated by the magnificence of it.
The first night cast included Margot Fonteyn as Princess Aurora, partnered by Robert Helpman as her prince, and Robert Helpman also danced the role of Carabosse.
The designs for the costumes and the scenery were by Oliver Messel.
This was his first major work for the Royal Opera House, and he really rose to that challenge.
It was his sense of colour and his opulence, but the opulence was made out of nearly nothing because everything was so short after the war that he used pipe cleaners, he used gold paper, anything he could get his hands on to fake, and they in fact even used things like paper doilies to make the lace cuffs. It is a signature piece for the Royal Ballet, and it remains so. It's the way that we all measure our classical standards.